Hello Libra, I hope that you're all doing well. We are here with your reading for the beginning of June. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing there be a focus on you like prioritizing. You may have somebody coming through and helping you like get organized or figure something out. It seems like stuff that needs to get done. I'm not seeing this be like you have a choice to make or you need to make up your mind. I'm not seeing it be like that. It's more so like figuring out how to get things done, maybe in like the best way, in the most efficient way. Like maybe you feel right now that staying organized is really important, or staying on top of things, or just making sure that things are just so. Can be a focus on balancing, and you may have somebody coming through and helping you with that, or like assisting you in some way. Maybe you're like, okay, I can't do all of this myself, or like, why am I trying to do all of this myself? I'm gonna reach out, have somebody help me, or you just may be like using your networking, stuff like that. Okay, we're starting off with the Ten of Swords and also the Empress. Ooh, a Tower. Okay. This feels like something is coming to an end, but only so you can step more into your power, step more into empowerment. Ten of Swords means that this may not be the easiest ending for you. However, it's going to be worth it, because if you felt before like you were not empowered within a situation, by ending whatever this is, this empowers you to step into your full power. So you may be feeling like you have more energy after you end this. You may feel more creative. You may feel like you have more to give. I'm definitely seeing an emphasis with like the stomach area on the Empress, which the Empress can represent like fertility and being pregnant. It can be literal, it can also be metaphorical as well. Like you have something that you want to birth into creation. Or you feel like full and ready to spill over even. With something that you're producing, making, creating. Something's coming to fruition that's connected with your authentic energy. Interesting though to have the Ten of Swords. I want to get more context and see what's going on here with that. Ten of Swords is about an ending, but it's an ending that needed to happen so that you could like fully embrace this aspect of yourself. Like I'm getting this glowing light even around you, where it's kind of like picking off and shedding the dead pieces that no longer need to be fed the nutrients, and like powering up with the pieces of you that you want to like really shine and come through, and you want to grow in a prolific way. This also feels like spiritual growth as well. Psychological, spiritual. All right. Okay. So something needs to come to an end in order for you to feel like you're fully stepping into your power, and feel like it's kind of like this. If something was going on that was inhibiting you in some way from really like shining your brightest and like moving around on earth the way that you wanted to, you ending this thing is enabling for this like part of you that you want to embrace to come through. And I'm seeing there's going to be a lot of abundance that's connected with this. This ending is associated with a big change or a transition that you're moving through right now, where your perspective is changing, maybe on how you go about going after the things that you want to go after. So this can be, whereas before you may have seen the Knight of Wands as as somebody that just made these frivolous choices, you may be looking at that and being like, before I may have seen this as somebody that wasn't necessarily committed or doing the hard things, and now I'm seeing this as somebody motivated to go after what they want. So like your perspective of somebody being motivated and moving in the direction of what's calling them, it may be changing now. Whereas before you could have been staying in a situation and being like, I have to stay here because it's my due diligence. And now there's this question of, if this is truncating my empowerment and how I want to fully express myself, maybe it's not worth me sticking around for anymore, even if it's going to be difficult for me to end this because it's associated with a big change. And this really means me fully taking responsibility in expressing myself and stepping into that energy. I want to do it anyway. And I'm recognizing that these things that pull me and call me, I want to pay attention to them. I want to pay attention to what I'm magnetized by, and I want to tap into this strength and this ability to move in the direction of these things, to go after what I want, to seize the day, so to speak. And so I'm seeing that there's like strength that's needed for you to even gain this understanding and this perspective of how you want to work and who you want to work with, and working with this aspect of yours that is like, it's kind of like you're walking the dog that is your motivation and that is your ability to be connected with things and attracted, and the dog is like really pulling you on the leash, and before you may have restrained it in a particular way where you're like, no, I want to be in control of this, and now there's more of a sense of maybe the dog is pulling me in a direction for a reason and we're going to go in that direction. And again, like I'm seeing this be this like almost animalistic aspect of yourself that is like, hey, you're being called, move in that direction, let's go, like let's worry about all of the other things later and let's just get into this. So there's something about you taking what you may have seen before as being impulsive and learning how to work with it in a way that complements you and what you're trying to get done here and express and move into. And I'm seeing this be associated with a new beginning for you. So something is coming to an end. This was something that needed to come to an end. You're stepping into a space of transition. This is not the easiest thing for you, but this is something that's going to have you feeling more empowered. You are gaining more of an understanding of what empowerment looks like to you through you sitting with it and understanding it and looking at it and reframing it and thinking about it and engaging in it and giving it time to settle, so you can see it clearly. What's coming to fruition is you're about to be going after something that you want, and you're not going to be holding yourself back. This looks also like you may be working with somebody that you're very inclined to be working with, and I'm seeing this be associated with a new beginning for you. Let's go over the zodiacs. I'm looking at the Sun, Neptune, Venus, Leo, Scorpio. I do get this sense of this feeling of yours being like, it's almost like wanting to control yourself and be in a spot where you don't necessarily want to be impulsive. But I'm not seeing this as you being impulsive. I'm just seeing it as you being ambitious. But that may be something that you're learning to step into right now, or something that you're getting more comfortable stepping into. And it may be ambitious in a different way than maybe what you were taught ambition looks like. Like I'm seeing this be a more intuitive process of how you get connected with your ambition. And being bold. Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands, you're in a great place to get things done and to take charge. I'm seeing a lot of stability come from that space for you. I'm seeing you look like well prepared. You may feel like you have a lot of responsibilities at this time. But I'm seeing you like even wanting to create maybe more of a name for yourself. Ten of Pentacles can be like really what's motivating you. I want to feel stable. I want to feel secure. I want to have the resources that I want to have. I want to feel safe where I am. And I'm motivated to go after that because that is what I want. So it does seem like you have a very clear goal in mind here of you doing something that feels worth it to you. I get you being in a space where you know what you want. It's just about, at this point, seizing it and going after that. Interesting. All right, Libra, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.